Hello, and welcome to Old Sin and Sinners, here on the Nerd Eternal Network. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason. And with me as usual will be Eric as Alexander, Carr as Zeke, Sarah as Mace, Patrick as Cyrus,
Good evening, everyone.
and Nix as Lucille.
Howdy.
Alright, who remembers what happened last week?
Well, we got called for my friend to go to Knoxville.
Okay.
Actually, hang on, pull up the notes.
The rare thing.
Friend's name is Zeke.
Hi.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Zeke called and talked to his dad. Well, technically, no. Lulu did and convinced him that he was there. Let's see.
Zeke is terrible at keeping.
I have Mace failed to the role to look at the phone, but she did it so the phone number is a TNC number. Let's see, Alex. Okay. I explained to Alexander that Zeke with a ZEK. There. Lulu's mother was arriving in Knoxville as well. Owen is getting younger and is starting to lose the Owen's memories. And we also learned that the doctor who created Owen was actually from Boone originally, or at least that's where he came from.
Now we're doing
And
the
there was
ritual.
Zeke is putting flowers in a circle.
Let's see, was it last week or the week before that y'all got the details on the pastor's car crash? That was last week too, I believe.
We found the car last week as well, yes. Because Mace found the car and she went to Alexander about it.
Yeah, and Alexander called around, called one of the deacons, I think, who filled him in on the fact that he'd been in an accident. They shipped him to the hospital in Boone. The last deacon had heard, Pastor Tate, I think his name was stable but hadn't woken up yet. Didn't look like there was another car involved or anything. It was like he just ran off the road. So the current theory is maybe a critter ran out in front of him, maybe he fell asleep. Just who knows. And then, there was some plotting and planning for Alexander's little ritual.
Zeke turned into a horse and is currently wet on arms and legs because of it.
Well, changing to a horse didn't make your arms and legs wet.
No, I was waiting.
Proceeding to then wade through the river or the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke coming to Usamusame.
But
when did I become a racing horse?
Is that the game? Is that the horse racing game where the horses are all okay?
Yes, it's one of those things that it's so pervasive on the internet. It's kind of like how I've never actually watched an episode of SpongeBob, but I know enough about it through memes to kind of get it.
Yeah. Every horse girl in Uma Musume is based off a real life horse and how they acted and their wins. That's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and like half the roster are actually like the IRL versions are actually guys.
That's all the details Carr is going to give us. He's not going to go into
because I've not seen it.
Because he's not going into the fact that he's like the number 2 player in this game worldwide. He's not going into that.
No, I stopped playing that a long time ago. I stopped playing it a week after it came out. Like, I don't need gotcha games. It's not okay.
The fan-made nude mods were taking too long. That's what it was. He lost all patience.
I'm leaving.
I'm a head out.
Coming with you.
All right, so yes, Zeke waded everybody, or got everybody across the stream, so most of you didn't have to get wet.
Huzzah.
Oh, we lost somebody.
What happened here?
I know somebody blinked out, but they're
You
back.
are muted if you're trying to say anything, Socks.
I was just while we were going through here's everything that happened, I was scrolling through my Discord channels, like, oh, here's a server I haven't done anything in ages. I hit leave server, and then all that happened. So, heck if I know.
All right, once you got across the stream, I believe Zeke and Cyrus were leading the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Cyrus, I think, got a 20 or a
Yeah,
success
yeah.
or special or something like that.
y'all avoided some traps. It seemed to be made of the same stuff that those feral flowers are made of.
Mhm.
Or I should say the traps look like they were made of parts of the feral flowers.
Yeah.
Eventually, you hit the barrier.
Mhm.
Kind of like a giant ward, but not exactly the same as a regular ward. But you were able to follow that until you got to one corner, essentially,
Yeah.
where there was a tipped over tree that I believe y'all recognize as a haint tree.
Mhm.
And that seems to be the weak spot. Where that tree has died seems to be the weak spot in this barrier.
Yeah.
But about the time Alexander was getting ready to take his... What was it again? It was a stick that you got from the haint tree on the Winters property.
Yeah, so it was like a long branch, like kind of like staff sized, that he had taken some copper and twined it around, and basically created like a small like crown up on top and like two handles a little bit further down that has a bunch of runes engraved into the copper.
Okay.
And he had just like planted it into the ground. Basically, he did step 1, and then
The ground began erupting.
yeah.
As all these little critters made of dirt and bone come erupting up out of it. All right, and yeah, I believe you had Zeke and Lucille doing their best impersonations of a flower girl at a wedding.
Yeah.
Here, take these flowers, ignore everything else that's happening, and make a circle.
Yep. 3-foot radius, concentric, moving in a counterclockwise direction.
That's way too complicated.
Rituals are very complex.
I know there's a lot going on right now, but could you follow these precise measurements for me, please?
Literally.
And Lucille
Zeke
has to
ain't
be
had no
either...
schooling. He don't know how far that is.
Well, that's the thing. Lucille also has to be either humming or singing while they do it.
Pardon?
We're gonna fucking die.
Also need you to chew bubble gum and pat your head.
Baxter looks like he's about ready to attack your microphone.
You just gave me a
He's asleep.
perfect segue into something. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I can use encouragement while this is happening.
Okay.
All right. Everybody give me a speed roll.
Is it initiative or...
This is initiative.
Well,
Admittedly, some of you aren't going to be fighting, but when you get to act, we'll be going.
Yeah.
that's right.
the-
Me and
what is the
Don were
difficulty?
like Me and Don were posted up in sentry duty, so yeah.
Yep.
Hang on.
Mhm.
Where did? Oh, there it is.
What be the difficulty?
5.
Yeehaw.
Getting a strong start here.
The first roll of the night is a natural 20 from Zeke.
This is gonna hurt. Never mind, it's not gonna hurt.
Yeah! We both got successes.
All right, so Mace goes after the swarm.
If I disappear, we just got a thunderstorm warning. Just a heads up.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
But you said
Mhm.
tornado. I was like, no.
Yeah.
It's Tennessee, so not outside of the realm.
I don't think it's tornado season yet, though.
It's always tornado season.
Tornado season.
No, like when it gets more active.
My brother in Christ, we had a tornado in December and in January here.
I'm aware.
No bonus to initiative. But I had something that could correct that. I do not.
All right, so wait, how did I miss Zeke's?
Mm.
It's a 20.
It's a natural 20. Yay.
All right, so Zeke, Lucille, the swarm, Mace, Alexander. Oh yeah, I need to put Owens in the list.
Mm-hmm.
I did preemptively have Fury activated too.
I do think I remember you mentioning that last week as everything was happening. And Deputy Don is with you. All right, Zeke and Lucille are up first.
We're gonna. I guess Zeke's gonna follow instructions the
Okay.
best he can.
Give me this round. How do we want to do this? All right, for y'all's part, I'm going to require an intelligence roll for gauging the distance because you got to be within the 3-foot radius.
Oh,
God. Then we'll also do a speed roll for physically actually being able to do it. And we'll be doing one of these rolls each round.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. Does the two specials help us in any way?
I'll let you use that as an asset on the first roll.
Well,
So this
then I'll-
round you mean the intelligence based one.
What is the difficulty?
Let's see. This is a ritual. Rituals are supposed to be difficult.
Just 4 then?
Well, I wasn't using difficult as the descriptor there. I was just
Yeah, I know.
just the word. But intimidating seems to be a little too much. We'll go with challenging. So difficulty 5.
This is gonna be fun. I have to.
Yay.
Success.
All right, Lucille. I need the same thing from you.
This is terrifying.
I believe.
Now remember because of the bonus that you got on the initiative, you have an asset.
I know. I don't trust that I'm not gonna succeed this without adding a lot of effort.
I'm about to say you may always add an effort to it,
Yeah.
or if you mess the roll up,
She got a special.
Excellent.
You celebrated so loud, you actually cut out for me for a second.
And
You got one more. Sorry.
the since you got a special on that roll, Lucille, you will have an asset on the next roll you have to make as well. All right, so y'all start scattering. Lucille is let's see, the encouragement thing requires her to keep talking anyway, so or singing or whatever.
Oration. So she's singing as
Yeah.
as well.
All right, so that is the two of you. Then it's the swarm. And as I said, these things erupted out of the dirt all around you. You know.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I have to pick which task I'm gonna ease with encouragement. I'll go with defense. I'll ease defense.
Well, I meant for your spreading because you got to do next round. You got to do a speed one. Though, if you wanted to use it for a defensive roll, but before that, I could allow that.
Yeah. Well, encouragement is defense, attack, or one thing that you're.
Oh, I'm
giving
sorry.
them.
I thought you meant from the.
Not the asset.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just she's doing encouragement while doing this, so she's easing the defense of everyone who can hear her.
Gotcha. Yeah, defense is probably your better choice there. Speaking of defense rolls, everybody in the area give me a defense roll.
Speed?
Might, speed, int.
Speed. As these little swarms of critters are attacking you. Difficulty is 6.
Ugh.
But
Speed.
eased, so 5.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yay.
That's good. But
Is
not a
Zeke
1.
within immediate distance of me?
Let's see. Immediate.
I can never remember the distance in this one.
Immediate is within 10 feet.
If he's listening to the measurements on the circles, he better be.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he succeeded, damn it. He's okay for now.
Oh,
Now.
she said Zeke, but I was thinking Cyrus for some reason.
Mm.
I don't know why. I don't know why I swapped names like that, but I'm like, well, they're on guard duty, but no. Yeah, Lucille and Zeke are. I'm picturing them on opposite ends of that 3-foot radius, but that's still plenty close enough to each other. Yes.
This might hurt.
Oh no.
Never mind. It's not gonna hurt.
Yay! The boyfriend helps.
Yay! My phone make a noise. Why
All right, so Zeke passed speed defense, so you managed to avoid getting bit by any of these little or clawed by any of these little things. Cyrus, some little might be rats, might be squirrels, or might have been. But it's just a mess of them. Everything from chipmunk size to maybe raccoon sized. It's about the biggest you're dealing with here. But a bunch of them start swarming up your legs and kind of biting on you. 4 damage.
Because of one thing I got recently, 3 damage.
Yes, armor does affect. Mace, you are also getting swarmed. So it is 4 damage minus I don't know how much armor you've got these days.
I got 5.
So they're chewing on your pants, they're chewing on your boots, but they're not getting through.
Meanwhile, the cat tax is cat taxing.
I love Baxter.
I tried to put him down. He did not want.
All right, Alexander, you are also being swarmed and bitten.
Mm-hmm.
4 points of damage.
Okay, so take 2. Is this to speed or might?
This would be to might.
Okay.
Yeah, these things are just
Typically
biting you.
starts might.
Say unless
Depends on the
stated otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, unless it's something weird. And Lucille manages to,
I dodge.
it looks like
Dark Souls roll.
it's not graceful. It's like you're kind of dancing around, not putting a foot down for too long, while also trying to spread your herbs.
Are we kung fu fighting flower girls? What is this?
Surely, not everyone was kung fu fighting.
It's like we're stepping on hot rocks and just.
I mean, when I put this thing together, I tried to make sure everybody had a role, even if they weren't directly involved with the mechanics of the ritual itself.
All right.
Is Alexander's defense?
Let's see. They also swarm up on Owens. Though Owens has the advantage when one runs up. You know,
He gets electrocuted.
when it runs up on one of his backs, his other body can just turn around and slap it off. And you do see both Owens' bodies kind of go back to back.
I just imagine it's like that that electric fly swatter thing. It just climb up the
There is some sparking, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything to the creatures.
I bet you the Owens are great at cookouts.
Probably.
But the Owens using their two bodies are, splatting a bunch of the things and swatting a bunch of them off.
Mm-hmm. And they are pretty strong now, so.
Mm-hmm. And there's a slight look of disgust on their face.
Mm.
Not like a complete freak out, just like, ugh.
Same.
Yeah.
They did not sign up for this. They signed up to walk through the woods, but this. And Don is also getting swarmed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Don is being very calm about all of this.
No, there's a lot of swearing.
This tracks.
Let's see, then it's Owen's turn. They are going all the offensive and just stomping on as many of these things as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Which with them having two bodies amounts to two of them, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Mace, you're up.
Kind of glances over. If you don't need me for anything, I'm just gonna takes a swing at their critters. Difficulty.
Difficulty is 5.
It is 7 damage because of fury.
Okay. One moment. I just realized I had not written their health down. No. All right, so you stomp down on one. The bones break, and the earth that ruined earth clinging to the bones gives way, and just sort of puddles out. Alexander, what are you doing?
He's going to step out to where there isn't any of his allies within immediate range. And he's going to utilize the upgraded version of his little magical cut thing.
Mm-hmm. What does it do?
There's a second
4 damage.
paragraph now. Well, no, there's a second paragraph on the bottom.
Oh dear lord. While using your slicing strand ability, you can tangle multiple strands of magic using them to slice all creatures within immediate range. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, he made it to where like none of his allies were in range, but all of the creatures that happen to be in immediate range.
I
just-
take
Fireball.
you damage. Lulu buffs. The man who's supposed to be our healer.
I'm a doctor, but
Yeah.
All right, so you step,
So he's
you
utterly
get
useless against a human.
you get 10 feet away from everybody else, and then you just shred everything around you.
Yep.
It is a sizable chunk of the critters that dug their way out are gone. Unfortunately, it's pretty much all of them that aren't in immediate, contact with everybody, with the rest of your friends.
Yeah. But he figured it'd be the best way to eliminate a large chunk of the swarm.
Yeah, you took about a quarter of them.
Did you just literally like be gone foul demons? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
here,
maybe just mark a
Elizabeth?
fifth of them.
Basically.
Note to self: don't piss off Alex.
A little bit.
nah, it's fine.
Cyrus, you're up.
I just realized that man has a grenade.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
If he's here.
In this case, it's the holy hand grenade of Ryan.
Patrick, are you with us?
I don't know.
I see it lighting up, but
Yeah, it's lighting
His
up, but I'm
mic
not
is
hearing
coming
anything.
through.
His mic's procking, but I'm not hearing anything.
Okay. Hello, technical difficulties.
Thy
If you're
name
saying,
is
"Can
us.
we hear you now?" We can't.
Yeehaw.
Please hold.
Please hold while your party is reached. You would.
Testing?
Okay,
There you are.
we can hear you now.
Hey, he lives.
Alright, I think that was just an issue with Discord because I was hearing everybody, but apparently I wasn't being picked up. So
Yeah, like we could see your icon lighting up, or the circle around it. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so what is Cyrus doing?
Alright. And this is just like a swarm around everybody right now. I'm just kind of clearing, just going to get like a good.
Imagine the part wherever the party was standing it was a circle around the entire party. Not like they just encircled you, but like if it was on a tabletop. Imagine I laid a template down, and all your characters have to be within the template. Everything all within the template is where they're coming up at.
All right.
Area of effective critters.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of how swarms work.
Yeah, area effect critters.
Okay, so this actually counts as a swarm in this case, correct?
Yeah.
Is it technically one thing?
Yes, there is one pool of health.
Okay. I am going to activate Foil Danger.
All right, what does that do?
Hang on. Posting it. And I get one source of potential danger related to one creature or object that you are aware of within immediate distance for 1 round. Device held, triggered trap, creature's natural ability. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm essentially preventing this thing from attacking us for a round. Because you said it's yourself that this is actually technically one thing in terms of this instance.
All right, you can also try to foil a foe's mundane attacks as an attack with a weapon or claw. Make your roll against the level of the attack, danger, or creature. All right, so there's a roll you got to make to do this.
Yes. And go.
Now, how are you trying to do this?
All right. Let's see. How would I be a good way? This is going to be a weird one if this would work. Okay, this is essentially the slip into the shadows thing. Essentially, it looks like I essentially get it to follow me, but then it just seems to go away for a second. It's just like there was creatures here, and where the hell'd Cyrus go? Of course, Lucille is
Oh, he's right over there.
horrified watching this thing going. It's one of those things. It's completely off camera all of a sudden. It's like, what the hell just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Exit stage blue.
And that is gonna. I have 2 edge. There's that cuts that off, but I will use effort for this. So,
All right,
and
so
you said
the difficulty is 5.
where is this one? That's not what I wanted. Yes, I will. Oh, dang it.
No.
Even used effort. I have not rolled a success this entire night. Actually, tell you what.
Are we burning an XP?
Yep.
All right, check the XP off and reroll.
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
So
Special
you disappear into shadows, having done something to aggravate them, and they're following you.
Yeah, you.
And it's
Since I
it's
actually
something
got.
a little more than natural going on, obviously, but your ability to hide is a little more than natural anyway. So
Usually, the shotgun that I've got from Deputy Don, you hear me fire it like into like the spray. I make like an animal call, and then all of them follow me. And I duck around the tree, and then the whole swarm goes around. It's just like that shouldn't have worked. Especially that whole the light post and like they go around they go into it and then suddenly that why aren't they on the other side?
I'm picturing this in Scooby Doo style animation. I'll be honest.
That's kind of what I was going for.
Uh,
And again, Lucille is just staring in the distance, obviously following something, but you don't really seem to understand what.
I think she's a little more occupied with what she's doing right now.
But at least the swarm right around you kind of runs off as well.
Yeah.
Alright,
This
so
way
that
I'm
gives.
preventing the swarm from attacking the group for this round. This will hopefully give us time to get at least a good chunk of the ritual going.
Alright. That leaves Don as the cleanup batter. Uh, he moves over closer to Owens and just has his gun up and ready, pointed in the general direction that Cyrus led these things off in. Top of the order is Zeke.
He's going to continue doing what he was told to do. So I guess this is a speed roll this time.
This is the speed roll.
Okay.
If you get this one, then your
I don't-
part of the ritual is complete, and you're free to stomp on critters next time. Or
And
whatever.
this is challenging again.
Yes.
And then I'm going to apply 2 levels of effort. I don't get an asset because I didn't get a special. I got a special. When he finishes the ritual, may I go into a bear form?
I would say that would fall under major effect. Sure.
Zeke is now a bear.
You threw the last little bit of herb you have.
Yep.
Now you're a bear
And is immediately going to protect Luke. Just
with
in
wet
case.
with wet fur on your arms and legs.
Yep. Smell like wet bear.
There is an odor of wet bear. Lucille,
Oh dear.
you have your little bit of herbs left. You also need to give me a speed, though you have an asset because you got a special in your last roll.
You also have me nearby.
Can
I
I
don't know
even
if that-
weaponize you in a bear form for assistance?
You know he's there to protect you, thus you can focus more on scattering and not paying as much attention to whether those things are coming back or not.
I guess that can count as an asset.
Yeah.
So you get 2 assets.
I get the maximum amount.
Woo.
Full send.
Woo!
Hey!
All right.
Ugh.
So you have, let's see. Yes, you have completed your part of the ritual. You may
Alexander will hear.
You may continue to sing if you wish, but you no longer have to continue singing.
She'll do it.
Alexander will hear a bear roar. Lucille will hear the ritual. Our part is done, and that's all you hear from Zeke. It's just a bear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then the swarm comes swarming back in as they realize Patrick has led them on a goose chase. They do not get to attack, however, they just start running back into the area.
There you
Yeah.
So they're all underfoot again, but they don't get a chance to attack. Owens, on the other hand, does stomp at least one as it runs by. Nice.
She's looking for instruction. If she doesn't get any, she's gonna punch another thing, as she does.
All right. Alexander, she's looking at. I assume that means Mace is looking at you.
What do I do?
I didn't get handed a basket or anything.
Eric, are you
He's
with?
being quiet. Eric, why are you being quiet?
Nah, it's I was getting bombarded with messages on other monitor.
Alright.
So
yeah, Mace is looking at Alexander for like, is there
What do I
something
do?
she needs to be doing?
Yeah, so the part is done. Okay. Yeah, we need to get over to the staff.
She has not left that area, so
Yeah.
she's kind of in that area.
Um hand on the top.
Like, impale it? And
Yep.
she's in the process of doing. Okay. I'd like to roll to impale. Mace's
All right,
hand.
Mace. Are you trying to just pierce the skin on your hand? Or are you going for full impale?
Just to be clear, did Alexander like do a motion of like a slam down?
Yes, he did.
Oh, fuck.
Also
That
as
was
a
your first mess up.
also as a point of order, this is going to bypass armor.
Can't ungrill this cheese. Let's go.
Just yep. Can't
My
ungrill this
cheese!
cheese.
My cheese!
Mhm.
All right. What am I rolling, or what damage am I taking?
Hmm.
She slammed her hand down on the pointy.
Let's make it an intelligence roll.
What? What?
Sure.
As it's, I'm looking at it as, do you have the force of will to intentionally do this to yourself?
Intellect defense
Uh,
or intellect attack?
this would be more of an intellect attack, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be specifically a defense roll.
An intellect derp.
Against what?
Let's say 4.
And
Mace
would
is-
that apply to it?
Mace is no stranger to pain, so.
No, that's defense. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
It's not
and that's specifically
Never mind.
that's specifically defending your intellect pool. So
Yep. Not zone 5. Difficulty 5.
4, I
No
said 4.
assets 4. Oh, I'd beat it if it was 4.
Okay, yeah, it should have been 4. So yeah. So
Eh.
little bit of the stick is poking out on the opposite side of your hand.
Really don't like this, bro.
Hurts like the dickens.
It's hard to punch with only one. I even used my right hand. I did not think this through.
I'm going to be doing it too.
You know, there's knives that could have done this. Like, just a little slash.
Not for this.
Though you do realize she probably didn't have to slam it down hard enough to go all the way through. It just had to pierce and bleed on it a little bit. On the other hand, there's just enough sticking up that now you can slam your hand down without completely impaling.
If a bear could go oof.
No, so the thing is the little copper like crown up at the top is like one. There's like a half for each hand.
Oh, okay. So it's the crown. It's actually the crown itself that's doing the piercing, not the.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and could I ask folks who are looking at it to make a perception check or perception roll?
Just
Sure.
physically wincing away,
Yep.
watching the impaling.
Mace is just full on looking at it like, this happened. Okay. Grant's gonna have my ass.
I would
for
say
this.
Zeke is too busy guarding Lulu to really be paying attention to what the stick looks like.
Am I
Okay.
even back yet?
No.
Okay.
So this
I
would
was-
be
I was gonna
Mace
say,
and Lulu, perhaps.
I do have this, Jason, so I don't know if that would actually matter.
Might have
Yeah.
smelled the blood.
Yeah, go ahead, Carl. Go ahead and give a roll then.
Yeah, so
What are we rolling against intellect wise?
This would be perception.
yeah, but what's the difficulty?
Oh yeah, I guess difficulty doesn't matter, doesn't it?
Alright.
Well, Eric, how weird is this thing? How hard should this be for them to pick up
gonna be
whatever
pretty
detail?
obvious.
Okay, 3 then.
It's gonna be fairly obvious.
Just 3 for how much stuff is going on.
Cool.
Too busy by the fact that I just impaled my hand to notice anything else going on with the device.
I rolled a 3 and still succeeded. Sup?
No. Wait, no. Do you? You don't get assets, do you?
It still wouldn't be the difficulty.
helping.
Yeah.
The
Even with
helping
what I
action,
rolled, I would still
but
be at difficulty 2. I would have to have rolled higher.
Well, an asset would reduce it to a difficulty 2.
Then I would have beat it.
Yes.
All right,
But I
Lucille,
don't
you
know
want to
if
roll?
we gain assets. Yeah, I will.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't get help with a help task.
It's not.
Then I
a
would
help
have beat it.
task?
Okay.
no, she's not giving you help. She's giving you an asset
I-
because you've been around her for 20 years.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
then saying that I would have beat it.
Yeah, stop.
Okay. Oh, it does say
Sure.
treated as if trained. So basically, you'd be like, I'm trained in perception for this, as opposed to getting the help
All right.
action.
Lucille, you gonna give me a perception check?
I'm gonna make the assumption that good talk affects me too. So I could be
Were you around yourself for the past
You keep
24
your
hours?
you keep your allies on their toes with occasional
Are you an
questions.
ally of yourself?
I would hope.
So
I'm
you
an
are
ally
you
to
are you are
myself.
not asking yourself questions or telling yourselves jokes. No, this is
I
something
don't
you
know.
do.
It depends on the
This is something
personality
you
that
do
takes
for
it.
other people. This is something good talk is something you do for other people.
Okay,
20.
just roll a 20.
All right, Eric, tell them whatever details you think would be hard for them to notice. Maybe give Lucille a little extra if there's something extra you can give.
Yeah. So for those, I guess that rolled baseline, you notice on the staff, half of the runes carved into the metal are starting to light up. For Lucille, who rolled a 20, all of the herbs and like the flowers and everything, the mixture that got spread that was infused with actually her own magic, which actually is pretty fitting. Half of that circle is also starting to take a slight bioluminescent glow to it.
The dice have chose thematics today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but now it is Alexander's turn.
Going over and on
Yep.
the other half.
Give me an int roll.
Yeah. Said 4. Really?
There's just a little bit of hesitation as you kind of get.
No, I'm gonna spend an XP to reroll that.
Yeah.
Because this is his own ritual. It's like he knows what is going into this.
Wouldn't. Oh, that was perception tasks.
Oh,
I roll even lower. Okay.
So there's just a little hesitation there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cyrus, you come charging back into the clearing. Cyrus?
Oh no,
He's
not
gonna be
that.
right back.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
You just put it up.
In that case, you hear Don unloading his shotgun into the pile of critters. And over his shoulder, he's kind of like, I don't know what y'all are doing over there, but y'all probably want to hurry up before it sends something bigger to back these things up.
I think we're working on it. Bear noise.
All
All
right.
noise equal.
Yeah.
Zeke, what are you doing?
I guess his like if is Lulu and Mace and Alexander near each other? Is this happening in the circle that they made?
Alexander, the 3-foot circle is around the staff.
It's a 3-foot radius. That is with the
Okay,
staff
wait.
itself at the center.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes.
So he's going to try and stop anything that's coming towards Mace and Alexander. Like any of the little critters that are trying to get into the circle.
Okay. Give me a speed check.
Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty 5.
Okay. No. Jeez.
So you're trying to like just run interference, but there's too many of them. They're too scattered around. You know, for you to stop all of them, you get someone's attention. You get in the way of a few. But... Lucille.
They're one creature, correct?
It is a swarm. Stat wise, mechanically, it is one creature. It is. What you're looking at though is a swarm of little things that this thing is puppeting.
That's part of
Mechanically,
the,
it's a single creature, so interruption.
yeah, that's why I managed to drag the entire thing
Mhm.
away for a round. Aha.
Okay, that would work because it's one consciousness controlling them. Also, yeah.
They cannot do anything for one round except defend. If
Okay.
attacked.
All right, now we're going to drop back down to Cyrus.
All right.
So, Cyrus, your action will technically be happening before Lulu's, but as you come charging back into the clearing, what do you do?
The ones closest to both Mace and Alex,
Mhm.
because they're the ones leading this, I will essentially purposely try to damage the group around them.
Okay.
Essentially clearing an area around them so they can actually get.
Try not to shoot your friends, please.
That's the idea.
It's fine.
She's already bleeding. What's a little bit more?
So now I'm gonna toss the grenade.
Just
No.
bullets.
Let's see.
Like to roll to catch the grenade?
No, you throw the grenade down right in front of Zeke, which will protect everybody standing behind Zeke from it. But all the critters around Zeke will take the.
It's just science.
Yeah. Needed 5. No. I did. Well, it's not a 1. I'm not gonna. I've already spent XP for the night, so.
All right, so you jump down there where Zeke is also trying to keep them back, and he's keeping a few back, but there's so many of them they keep swarming around. It's the same with you. You're firing, but you're just not able to discourage the mob of them.
Yep.
All right, let's see. We were, and then Lucille does her booming thing, and they all sort of stop, and kind of shudder for a moment. Then it's their turn. They're collecting themselves. Owens runs over where y'all are and starts stomping. Mace.
Stuff hurts, bro. Did Alexander manage to get his hand enough down to activate the ritual?
No, he's like
Not yet.
hesitating.
Cool. She's going to take her free hand and slam his hand down.
That tracks.
All right, give me an attack roll.
I guess.
Oh, how do we do this? Player versus player. Hmm. uh, all right, that
We
phrase
could
is
just
not
roll
up here.
d20s against each other.
Do
That'll
like
work.
Banjo's plays.
Oh, come on.
Please roll a 1. Please.
I'm re-rolling that. Hold on.
Oh my
Wait.
god!
We gotta stop this.
Yeah, we
All
do.
right, so
It's
both of
getting out
you
of
roll
hand.
3s.
Mm-hmm.
Are we losing more XP tonight?
I will say Mace does have the higher strength.
Oh, she does, absolutely.
You know,
I don't
that's
know if that would
fair.
give her an asset.
I don't know about an asset, but I will let you have the tie because of it. And Alexander is not actively trying to avoid it. It's just a slight hesitation.
Mhm.
It's trying to get over your survival instinct enough to intentionally hurt yourself.
It's putting your hand in the pain box.
Exactly. So you grab his
Like, Ryan,
hand, slam it down on the other spike.
Sorry. Slam.
Not sorry.
To him, she would apologize. Other people,
Mhm. But
So now you
yeah,
both got little spikes of copper sticking out of the top of one of your hands.
at least it's
Mhm.
not cold iron.
later. He do that with his right hand because his left is currently impaled.
All right, Alexander, it's your turn.
Just squeezes a little bit, make sure his part of the ritual's done. That will be my turn, basically.
I'm assuming the other half of the runes start lighting up?
Yep.
Do they all light of the same color, or do you get different colors for the Calder versus Winter side?
Yes.
I'm picturing like oranges and reds on the Calder side.
Yep, oranges and reds, and
And, like,
then
whites
winter
and
side is
blues.
more like whites and blues. Yeah.
Ah, yes, the rainbow.
It's more the fire and ice thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. The rainbow staff.
Now, do you have to leave your hands impaled for the ritual, or are y'all good now that y'all bled on?
Well, so it had to be for a round.
Okay. So Mace is free to pull her hand off now if she wanted to.
She doesn't know this. She's just like, well, here I am, hand impaled on a piece of copper.
You're probably wondering how I got into the
Uh,
situation.
You're probably, yeah.
Actually,
Smash
yeah.
cut.
Let me think about how
With
much
the-
damage would this do?
With the keyboard starts kicking in.
Because this
Ding,
would
ding,
absolutely
ding.
cause damage.
Yeah, impaling your hand typically does, yes.
How much did you say it was, Jason? Because I didn't.
I had not specified how much damage. We'll go with a
Mine
light.
says
We'll go with a light
it's-
weapon and say 2 points of damage.
Okay.
You know, it's like
Cool.
impaling your hand on a small knife. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Cyrus, you're up again. Patrick?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Let's get. Am I coming through again?
Yes, you're coming through
Yeah,
fine.
no issue.
You,
Mhm.
you
Okay,
gotta
okay,
stop
good.
scaring us like that, man.
I am both activating a. I'm also working on like 3 things while gaming, so and doing notes. So here
All right.
we are.
So what are you doing?
All right. All right. Let's start. everyone is still around. Let's see. And we have any other oddball that already did that. Yeah. Okay, that's the. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna have to do another attack, try to get them clear while they're. Well, Alex and Mace are having a arm wrestling competition with sticks in their hands.
Alright, give me an attack roll. Difficulty is 5.
Ah, there it is. There. That macro options box is always weird. There we go. There we go. Hey, finally.
Beetle.
Alright.
You will sort of see as the effect, more or less. As the swarm starts getting around Mace and Alex, you will see Cyrus run, more or less do a slide, dragging, basically like scraping them away, and as they're in that big pile, takes the shot into them.
Okay.
So that is 7 points of damage to that. Actually, wait, no, I got the what was that, cutting warrior, whatever it is. So it's a 8 points of damage. Does that? Yeah, capable warrior. That's what I was thinking
Okay.
of. Just +1 to any attack. +1 damage to any attack. And it's an enabler. So
Yeah. Don also fires into the little bundle of them you've made. You have thinned a lot of this swarm out. Back at the top. Zeke, what are you doing?
So they're still swarming, yes?
Yeah, there's still a swarm.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna focus on the swarm then. Again.
Huh?
So what would you like me to roll for that?
If you're attacking, just give me an attack roll. Difficulty 5. Alright, so they're scurrying out of your way as you're stomping.
Yep.
Lucille. Nix.
Is there a way to insult this thing?
I'd like to yell insults into its face.
You could talk about its mother, but you don't know if it actually had a mother, so.
over here, you taxidermy rejects.
Wow.
I
don't
roll
even
to
know.
intimidate the door.
I roll to seduce the door.
'Cause I was
Fuck
trying to
that
think-
wall. Wait, not literally.
Someone get the bard!
I want to say you did this to the bear. To the Ruint Earth bear a while back.
She did.
Because that time, the I guess it was less insults than trying to trigger him. But I want to say you talked about something about how it had been trapped and it would be trapped again or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say this is less uh, directly insulting, and more just taunting in general.
You aren't even your own in death. How pathetic.
Well, if you're trying to insult the individual critters, that's like insulting a puppeteer's puppet. That's not going to do anything.
He's trying to insult the conscience
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I can see you shouting something about this being his last moments of freedom or something. And then it's right back into the box it's been in for the past 1,000 years, or however long.
You're too late, bastard.
Too late to apologize.
So the response to your insults is the ground shakes.
Lovely.
And there's this extremely deep rumble.
Just
Like if you've ever been close enough to a lightning strike that you feel the thunder kind of rumble through you,
This is fine.
or within a few miles of a rock quarry when they're dynamiting, it'll do the same thing. It's just like sort of deep, low sound that you just kind of feel pass through you.
She insulted that there's the deer in headlights look as everything rumbles.
Uh,
Oh, now you done did it.
and it feels like it's coming from the other side of the barrier in that kind of in the area of the ruined earth. Yeah, you think you may have seriously upset it to the point that the rest of the swarm, the dirt just falls off the bone.
Oh,
like,
fun.
Falls right off the bone. It's that tender.
I think you I think you broke his concentration. Let's say.
oh, it's like, all right, you, I'm coming up there.
Coming out of my cage.
Oh my god.
Then it would be the swarm's turn, but there is no swarm around you now. But there is another sound coming uh, from deeper in the woods. It sounds like a lot of earth moving.
Can we wrap this up?
You hear Lulu hears, what did you do?
I regret that really badly.
I may have been more hurtful than I should have been.
I went a little too far. A little too far.
I think I stung it worse than I thought I would have.
Uh, so the swarm was doing something. Owens is now looking around. There's nothing to attack. He looks over at Mason Alexander, or they look over at Mason Alexander, and in that both bodies in perfect synchronicity. Is that it? Have we won? That looks like that hurts.
Yeah, one more step.
Sunnyside, if you could speed this up, I think something's coming.
Yeah, I know.
Funny side.
Moving along, moving along.
All right, so
Good evil's waking up.
Owen's just sitting there waiting, looking at you, waiting on you to finish.
Owens, we're gonna need you over here.
All right, they step over to wherever you point to them.
Literally right over to where they are.
Okay, they step over to you. Do I need to impel my hands?
No. Do you happen to know which one of you is more positively and negatively charged?
No.
Which body?
No. I'm not sure certain. We do form a
At this
circuit
point,
when we can form a. I can form a
Okay,
circuit with my
fine.
bodies.
This works. Female body, same side as Mace. Male body, same side as me.
They step the appropriate
we
side.
are taking our hands off before they do whatever they're doing with a circuit, right?
Yes, we are.
I'm just clearing that up.
All right. So the two Owens both both of Owen's bodies grasp the appropriate handle.
Yeah.
Do I need to
Wait
shock it now?
No, wait until Maggie and I get our hands off.
All right. Then it's Mace's turn.
Just
Then
It's off the hand. Yeah.
Then it's Alexander's
probably-
turn.
Off.
That probably takes some damage on the way off.
Probably.
I wouldn't say you take any more points of damage. It hurts though.
Man, I'm glad I got my tetanus shot last month.
Well, looking that up.
I don't know if you get that from copper. Well, that's mostly iron.
She ain't taking risks.
That is fair.
I can't remember if copper is also the antimicrobial, because that's also part of the reason why gold and silver were actually good for goblets.
Yeah, copper is.
All right.
All right. So as soon as your hands come off, they start pouring electricity into it.
Mhm.
They ask you, how much? A lot? A little?
When that entire herbal mixture catches fire.
Both Owen's bodies go, oh, okay. And then you see both bodies kind of, it's the expression on both faces. It's like they suddenly focus, and all of that stuff just bursts into flame all at once. It's like you were seeing a little static
works.
electricity, and then just. Bzzz, and,
Oh, fire? Okay, fire.
That technically completes the ritual.
what does does anything happen to the stick when this happens?
So once that part is done and they let go, the copper will basically disintegrate. And the stick, we won't be able to see it, but it will have generated a root system.
Okay, but it still just looks like a stick that's sitting there.
Yeah, but basically what this has done is it's basically jump started the life cycle of a new haint tree. Which what I thought it was funny is you said that there's a dead haint tree here, because I'm like, oh well, about that. But it jump started the life cycle of the haint tree, so it rooted itself in the earth and became a new anchor by tapping into the existing ward, by using Magnolia and Alexander's blood basically as the bridge point, so the ward would recognize it as a new anchor.
Okay.
And that mixture that ignited, that is to symbolize burning away the corrupted earth. But basically, it was using that mixture that Alexander created a few months ago that purified the rent earth. So basically, it's purifying the earth by burning it away, and the sort of purified circle is kind of its own protective ward to protect the new growing haint tree.
Okay.
From harm while it's growing.
So that little fire dies down. Thankfully, it does not spread. You do not start a forest fire.
Yeah.
There's been enough rain recently that it's not. It's not super dry underbrush.
Did Lucille make a ward though?
Technically.
You were involved in the creation of it, but it wasn't really your ward. You just did your part.
was saying, given the mixture was infused with her power.
Yeah. You were involved, definitely.
Understanding magic. Does Cyrus know what just happened completely? Or is this
Give me a roll difficulty 6 because this is a fairly complex ritual.
Zeke the bear has no idea and is going to just stand there.
Mace is listening for the
rolled
stuff that
pretty
was.
well, but still failure?
Okay, you have no idea. Other than you know there was some sort of barrier super ward kind of thing set up here. And, Alexander was trying to patch the hole essentially. Yes, you hear rumbling and the snapping of tree limbs. Well, branches. Lower branches, probably. And something relatively heavy sounds like it's coming your way. But from inside the newly patched ward.
Could she activate this in any that formatted weird in any which way or form? There isn't anything really that would work.
You specify a confined area such as an open doorway.
Like, could she specify the edge of what that burnt circle? Or is that too big of an area?
I don't think there's anything right here you can currently use.
Okay.
Weirdly, if you had done that before the ritual, I would have said you could have picked the weak spot in the ward. Because for what's coming, the ward is a barrier.
Gotcha.
But it's not really going to matter because this thing is inside the ward. But as it comes thundering into view, it is a bit of a horror.
It's got to go back to Discord.
I do not have a good picture of the complete creature because you know how this thing creates its bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's a T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They
it's
do
not
move in
T-Rex.
herds.
It's not T-Rex size. There's your picture for scale.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a lowercase T-Rex.
Considering you're in the 70s, that's about the best y'all be able to identify it. Without going and doing research or talking to somebody that actually knows dinosaurs.
It specifies it was discovered in 2005.
But yeah, y'all definitely go.
Just a baby.
Y'all definitely go.
Appalachiosaurus.
That's a dinosaur.
Or a dragon, we're not sure.
Yeah, you better hope it don't breathe fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going
Is
full.
Is a dinosaur considered a beast?
Actually, it is.
Zeke, no.
But this is not a living beast.
Reptiles.
It's not a living beast.
No, because there is. I think Zeke might be referring to a specific thing that basically says you have knowledge of all predatory nature of the beast. You are trained in the lore of flesh-eating, non-humanoid creatures.
Yes. And if he needs anything alive, he knows a little bit about. He doesn't know anything about this. This is way too long ago.
Oh no. I was talking about Zeke maybe turning into one, but that's another story.
Zeke, no.
Hey, I tried. You can't fault me for trying, damn it.
But anyway, this thing seems to be beelining for Lucille.
Is it like going to attack, or is it just beelining towards her?
You assume it's gonna want to attack.
I know, but I don't know if it can make it there this turn.
I just want to specify: is it coming from inside of the?
It is
newly
coming from
created
inside
ward?
the wards.
Well,
Everyone,
it's coming from
back
inside the
up!
ward.
Yeah.
So
So
it can make it to Lucille.
it looks like it from the speed it's traveling. You're certain that it can cover that amount of distance in the time.
Cool. We're
Alright,
using the experience to have him target me.
All right, so you step in front of her and scream, and you see it refocus its head on you, and then it plows headfirst into the ward,
That's fine.
and that just stops it dead, and it stumbles back.
Ah!
You see Cyrus walk up? Oh, that's just dang weird.
It snaps at you, Cyrus. How close do you get to the edge of the ward?
Cautiously close enough. By that I mean it's essentially where it's kind of where I saw where it would have hit the ward. I kind of stay like 2 persons lengths back from that. So
So it snaps at you. It swings its tail, but everything is doing. It's like it's hitting. It's like it's a mime, and it's hitting the wall.
Mace is standing right on the other side of that wall watching it.
and I turned to Alex. Well, good news, the wards worked.
Yeah.
How's the hand?
Oh.
So it continues to sort of growl, make the kind of noises you've heard some of these creatures make.
Go take a dirt nap, old son.
Better yet, go back to sleep under the mountains.
Buried beast. Does this particular hill or something have a name? Because I don't think that was. I can't remember if that got brought up again.
I don't think it does.
Alright.
And this is actually more of a low-lying area than a hill.
The beast buried beneath the burrows.
But
Ooh.
In like that grindhouse font. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
so it has a temper tantrum.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Well, it's like watching a tiger or a gorilla or something throw a fit on the other side of the glass. It's really funny unless that glass were to break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, because I can do this, it will cost me like 2 XP, not 2 XP, 2 int. Do it twice, but I'm using that on both myself and Maggie.
Okay. So more than likely that just seals the hand up.
Yeah.
You may have a little, one of those little white line scars.
Yeah.
Show matching on either side, both sides of the hand.
Basically, just what he does is like he'll just like walk over to her and he'll just like take her right hand in his left, like basically just hold her hand, and then the magic will start sealing both their hands up.
Oh, now they're sealed together. Shit.
It's like super glue.
Oh, what do I do about this thing?
Oh, once it's done throwing its temper tantrum, it turns around and stomps off.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
Right.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Owens is standing there. I'm not sure if I agree with your definition of fun.
Sarcasm, Owen.
Oh, yes, of course.
Are you?
I am, however, glad that I was able to help. That thing,
Much.
I don't want to know what that thing would have done had it gotten into town with that body.
I walk up and kind of tap Don on the shoulder, holding up.
When you turn and look at Don, he's just standing there. And like there's nobody home. He is just staring off where that thing eventually retreated back into the woods.
See,
As
A
you get
bear
closer,
will walk up and boom
As
him
you-
in.
he stumbles and falls, and you realize he's breathing like short, quick breaths.
Oh, he's having a panic
Oh.
attack.
heck,
Get him set up.
I put him into a better position. Call Alex over.
Yeah, he'll come over and kneel next to him, and it's like,
I mean, I could slap him. Giving him a collar to yell at usually works.
I am going to, since I can. I don't know if this is. Where is that? Skill persuasion. And while Alex is minning to him, I'm essentially just trying to talk him down.
Okay.
What would be the difficulty?
Let's say 4.
Success.
All right. So you talk to him for a minute. You get he's and Alexander, you realize he was basically going into shock. Uh, but yeah.
I hope he's wearing his brown trousers.
Well,
Though, in all due respect, we're not bringing you on any more of our adventures.
I'm okay with that.
I think that's the best
All the-
news he's heard all day.
He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a flask, shaking hands.
Grant's got something stronger than that back at the house if you want some.
he's gonna want to hear this story anyway.
just making, and I'm kind of talking to him, just like, well, he's like trying to reach for it, just kind of hold that for a second, and just kind of go. Now, yeah, I just want to let you know, you handle it better than most people do.
God, I hope most
Oh,
people don't have
man.
to.
Yeah, well, you got one. Well, I got another question for you. Would you rather have that thing, what we just sealed in, out?
No. We needed to do this. But
Yeah, believe.
how is something like that allowed to walk the world, though? It ain't right.
It's not.
Well,
The old
it's-
stories go, that is sealed underneath the world. And it has been there for longer than several civilizations.
In
Are
layman's
you
terms,
about to tell me that hell is really underneath us?
Yeah.
it's sealed away, but think of it more like, fortunately, we're just plumbers and we're had to seal a leak.
What kind of plumbers are sealing leaks and dealing with dragons?
I think it was actually a dinosaur.
And right there, glad. And basically, while he says that, I just gotta say, and right there, I'm glad you're back, and I'm glad you're making. And like, gotta do that whole and help pull him back up.
Yeah, okay.
Zeke will pat on head and then go over and sit next to Lou.
Interestingly, the comforting gesture from the bear doesn't seem to upset him particularly. It's like he's gotten used to that level of weird. Okay, that's damnably odd. But he knows Zeke. Okay, it's still Zeke.
Building up his tolerance.
Yeah, Alexander will come over. He'll pat him on the shoulder and it's like, yeah, there's a lot, but it's stuff like that That's why the Calders and the Winters are here.
And I just want to say, for a man who just learned about this, and a man who's really just spent your time taking care of a small town, I was going to say, that thing you stood up to. And if something like us can handle that, so can you.
Stood up to. I'm pretty sure I pissed myself a little bit.
And to which,
Nothing too visible from the outside, especially here where it's fairly dark. But
and to which, and to which I say, well, that's how you know you're still sane, because that stuff's scary as hell.
are we? Is there anything else we need to do here, or can we go? He takes a big plug off of his flask, but then puts it back in his pocket.
Well, Granny's gonna want to hear all about, so we should probably go do that.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. I'm curious to see what the stronger drink is she's got.
And then we have a trip to Knoxville to go to.
What? Well, I take that back. Don had
Butterf-
probably heard y'all talking about that.
Ezekiel shift back into himself and be like, "Yeah, I don't know if I can talk my job into letting me have that time off."
Colin dead.
Tell you what, Zeke. I'll talk to him for you.
You think it'll help? Also, I'm going to be ready to be a horse again.
There ain't a business here except for that doctor that don't like the Winters.
Don's like, oh yeah, yeah.
That
If
doctor is.
if they give you any trouble, Alexander or Alex, I'll put in a word too.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
of course. We're a rather well-loved family here in Ryan.
Everybody seems to know you.
Mace is heading towards the creek.
Don's
Yeah,
following you.
he's-
Don's ready to go home.
He's
Yeah.
he's following Maggie.
Well,
Zeke will ferry with horse abilities again.
Mhm.
Lucille
Mace
will
tries to
follow.
jump it.
Lucille's following and just humming a comforting tune as they go along.
Owen seems to be tired. Like, Max, you can't remember seeing Owen actually look physically tired before.
You good?
Yes, just I exerted myself
Recharge?
more than I've been
Yeah.
used to. Yes, that's all I need. I need to.
Yeah, if Owen is looking kind of tired, you'll see Cyrus pull out his flashlight, unscrew it, and chuck him some batteries.
Oh, and you have the little. They take them in their hands. You see little sparks as they're draining them. That perks them up some. Like they still look like somebody that's been out doing physical. All of you guys having tromped through the woods and been in this fight are feeling a little tired. Yeah, it's not. They don't look like they're exhausted and about to fall over. But yeah, y'all get back across the creek. Back to the old Kemp farm where y'all parked those vehicles.
Mhm.
Yeehaw. Smash cut driving scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody back to Granny Calder's house.
Mhm.
All showing up there instead of Alexander's and not telling her. That'll go well.
Yeah, pretty much.
She
If
makes
someone had to-
Alexander going first.
Yeah, if they're riding in the truck before they get there, Zeke's just like in the back, having his feet propped up and his legs like this to dry off. as
No,
they drive.
Starfish.
Honestly, if he could get away with it, he's probably got like Maggie by the hand. It's like she is literally his rock right now because that was stressful.
You're still going first. I don't care how stressed out you are. She doesn't yell at you. She yells at
You.
me.
Yeah. And it does.
Give her some puppy dog eyes. That'll soften her up.
He does go in, knocks on the door first. Hey, Granny, it's us. We're back.
Door's unlocked. Come on in.
Opens the door. He looks disheveled as all heck. There's blood all over his arm.
There's a
Ugh.
scar on his palm.
Yeah. Well, that much probably can't see because he's currently holding Maggie's hand at the moment. But
Maggie's also covered in blood.
yeah.
Cyrus is weirdly clean.
Soon as Alexander and Mace walk in, uh, Granny Lula looks them up and down. Girl, I expect you to take better care of him than this.
He's standing, ain't he?
Looks like he's propping up on you.
He's standing, ain't he? He wouldn't let me. I think Princess carrying him around might be a bit embarrassing to the man.
I'd have laughed.
There at this point.
Shoots look over shoulder at Zeke.
Just looks like a partially drowned rat.
Well,
I'm getting everyone tea.
He does end up letting go of her hand.
Owens just walks in. I'll be in the laundry room, and they walk off.
Yeah.
Here's
the laundry
the
room.
dryer unplug.
You know, the biggest outlet in the house is.
The lights.
Don't
dim.
burn your tongue.
All right, everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. She starts handing out paper napkins to the people covered in blood.
Zeke looks down.
The chair's seen worse.
Well, Zeke
sit in a wooden chair.
shouldn't be too covered in blood.
He's wet.
No, he's wet.
Just his arms and legs.
Just his arms and legs, but he ferried everybody. So he's like, I'm gonna sit in a wooden chair. So he goes and sits in a wooden chair.
Yeah, the kitchen, one of the kitchen chairs. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
All right,
pass
tell
out
me what
tea,
happened.
Everyone.
Well,
The lights flicker a little bit.
as it turns out,
Sip it, don't guzzle it. The lights go back to full strength. The power bills.
As it turns out, the reason why that thing was getting out and sending stuff into Ryan was one of the anchors of the ancient ward that our two families made, apparently.
No, it's older than that. We've just been patching it up, or we've been keeping it going.
Yeah, well, it recognized us.
Oh yeah. That's part of. Yeah, that's just part of it.
One of the haint trees had died and collapsed.
That ain't good. We'll have to go out there during the day and check the other three.
I beg your finest pardon. The other three.
The other three.
Yeah, there were. She's like, yes, there were 4 haint trees that.
Right.
I didn't realize they were anchors per se, but.
Well, there's 4 again.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Using, well, yes, hopefully, but using a donated branch from the tree on the Winterlands. Created a new anchor point.
Okay.
So it reattached itself just in time for whatever that thing was to throw a dinosaur at us.
Also, there was a dinosaur.
Yes, there was. It bounced right off the ward and had a bit of a temper tantrum about it, but so circumstantial evidence being, I'm thinking the other trees might be all right, but
She's like, probably. God, I wish I could get out there.
the perimeter walk we did, what part of it The wards were strong still. It's just wasn't until we got to that dead and fallen tree that it weakened.
But that was enough for it to be able to squeeze whatever's buried under there to squeeze itself out.
Well, it's for the moment at least it's back in there as far as I can tell. But I ain't gonna count my chickens before they hatch. Ain't no telling what parts of it might still be out there in the mountains outside the wards.
Maybe
I
we
could
don't have to worry about it
carry
getting all out.
I could carry you out there to check the trees, or you could start sharing some information, and I could go check them.
I mean, if you're comfortable riding a horse.
She looks at you for a moment, and then she just complete changes so that she looks over at Don. Don, are you doing all right over there? Oh, he was like just 1,000 yards stare off into space. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Mason said something about a strong drink.
and Mason gets up and goes to a cabinet.
The finest moonshine.
Absolutely no label on this, just something on the lid, written in
It's just,
permanent marker.
it's just a mason jar.
Yeah. It might catch on fire or not. We don't know.
Mm.
Go,
Your granny's like, oh, it'll
like
absolutely
Simon
catch on
says.
fire. It
Like
might or
Brad
might not
says,
run a
sip, don't
car.
guzzle.
I mean, we already caught something on fire anyway, but
All right, Granny Lula, she kind of Alexander. You get several minutes of her grilling you over the exact nature of this ritual.
mm-hmm. He goes over it in detail. All the steps, everything he did, the exact position and wording of the runic inscriptions he carved into the copper, and
That's clever. Okay. She's like, I wouldn't have thought about using Owens. I don't
it was
really know where
either
the.
that or calling down a thunderstorm and hoping it hit.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, a lightning bolt would have given you a lot more energy. Could also burned up the tree if you did it wrong. So Owens was probably the better choice.
So maybe next time I bring a car battery.
For a post snack for him?
So we don't have to use them.
Well, hopefully next time isn't for a while.
I did.
Yeah. Granted, I kind of pieced bits and pieces of this together from Meemaw's notes.
Yeah, your grandmother was always curious about the history of it. I was more worried with keeping it going.
Yeah, well, at the very least with the history of things, us winners were pretty good about telling each other what was going on.
Her eyes narrow.
He just smiles. It's there's a hint of in there's like his smile, like almost kind of eerily is a little bit like Magnolia's in that moment.
Girl, you are a bad influence.
I kept telling him he should have left town.
And I did. Went all the way across the world, actually.
Yeah, that's how I first met him.
Anyway, we should probably get folks back where they need to go. Are we all going to Knoxville tomorrow? I heard about Knoxville.
Well,
She looks at Zeke. I know you can't drive.
there's apparently some haint or something out there hunting people.
Talking to Zeke, and to which I again, other Zeke.
Zeke looks over.
Not the ferret Zeke.
We got one Zeke and we got two Zeke.
Now he's concerned there might be a group of them. This is something that we have dealt. Hello?
Yeah,
No,
you're
I said Gesundheit. I
Oh.
still heard you. I just Zeke was saying Gesundheit because he didn't understand the word.
Well, Well, Buddy Eli was a union rep at a mine, and some people started getting injured and missing, and apparently these things were involved. Considering I just found, and it's kind of bad news considering who we just dealt with, because it was a B&L mine.
Lula nods. A lot of the mines around here and around Knoxville are. Not all of them.
But Eli died. We pretty sure it's one of these things. That's part of the reason why, because at first we thought it was a mountain lion, which, funny enough, is actually how I first learned about our Zeke. Because I didn't know if it was you or not. But
He just shrugs.
whatever these things are, they're heading westward towards Knoxville. That's where he's held up right now.
You hear Don mumbling into his drink. Out of my jurisdiction, thank God.
Now, after all this, Don, believe me, and considering how you held up well, but you need a break from all this.
I can bring
Yeah,
you back
yeah.
a souvenir or something. Need like a Knoxville shot glass or a magnet or anything?
He's like, he goes, I could use a shot glass. Though my wife probably wouldn't mind one of the Tennessee magnets.
I'll look for them little fancy spoons too. Grant, do you want me to check up with that one lady you was talking to in Knoxville?
No.
Insight check!
Okay, roll inside.
Has she answered that way too quick?
Mm-hmm.
What difficulty, sir?
What difficulty was it last time I made you roll against her?
I think it was 5 or 6.
We'll go with 6.
It fits. Gran is intimidating. It kind of narrows her eyes. But lets it go.
Yeah, you don't pick up. I mean, she said no. I mean, she obviously meant no, but
Mm-hmm.
you're not specifically picking up anything else. Though when you know her eyes, she's like, she probably wouldn't want to get drugged into whatever y'all are involved in.
Fair enough. I don't want to get drugged into whatever we're involved with. So, ain't hunting in an airport.
Mm-hmm.
And an airport or in an airport? What you do?
And
Okay.
Yeah.
hopefully not in. That'd be
Well,
that'd be a whole different thing.
It's like Die Hard 2, but with monsters.
I would hope not in an airport. I don't want Mama getting wrapped up in it.
Well, it depends on if B&L sends some hollow men. They can blend in with humans fairly well.
Don goes, how many of those things do they have?
You don't want to know the answer to that, buddy.
Well, he doesn't know the answer to that, buddy.
Yeah, Lula
I
goes,
also
yeah,
don't know.
none of us know how many of them they have. More than we'd be comfortable with is probably a safe assumption.
What time we leaving out in the morning? Looking over at Zeke and Lucio.
Never.
What would be the timing on that?
Let's see.
You just need to
How
get there
far
in
are you?
time to pick your mama up.
How far from Avery County, North Carolina to Knoxville, Tennessee? Modern day, it's a 2-hour and 30-minute drive.
Modern day.
Uh,
I'd say probably closer to 4.
Probably so. The main highway there is probably. When was Highway 81 paved or made? Okay, 81. Highway 81 was made in 1926. Or U.S. Route 81, I should say. So basically, I've got back roads getting over the mountain and down and around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, you'll hit a highway, then it's almost a straight shot. So maybe more like 3.5 hours, you know,
Okay. Not
given the
terrible.
condition of county roads and stuff.
Did Lulu's mom give us a time when she was landing?
She gave, I forget what it was, but yes, she gave you the specific time that she was scheduled to land. Who knows about
Yeah,
delays and whatnot.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly what time it was either.
I feel like it was 9 in the morning, but I'm not sure.
I was thinking something about it being early morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but 9 in the morning, you could get up, you know, if y'all met up and were ready to go at 6, y'all would be there in plenty of time.
That
You might just have to get up with the sun, though.
Yeah.
But luckily, this adventure did not take you too far into the night.
Yeah.
You know, it was just getting dark, I think, when y'all headed out. Luckily, Don doesn't have to go with you. He's probably not going to get a good night's sleep tonight. And Don asks all of y'all, you know, a few questions. You know, just some clarification, like, okay, you know, this thing should be able to get out, but somebody had mentioned something. Maybe it may have bits of it already out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, so we may have some cleanup to do,
Yeah.
but the situation shouldn't be getting any worse anymore.
Mhm.
And eventually he finishes his drink and is like, I should probably head to the house. Wife's probably still got the leftovers on the stove for me.
Good to drive?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. And he stands up and wobbles just a little bit.
Good to
Oh.
drive.
Oh, that stuff was kind of strong.
Yeah.
If
I'll
you
drive
want,
you.
I can knock it out of your system if you want me to.
No. It's doing the Lord's work right now.
Yeah, that is disrespectful to the moonshine.
So yeah, he'll take a drive. He'll take a ride home.
I assume he drove, so I assume someone's driving his vehicle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was probably in his work car.
Zeke gets in the driver's seat. No.
God, no.
He's learning
Mace will drive him.
slowly.
What was Mace
He
rolling
doesn't have
intelligence for?
license.
Pardon?
Did Mace just roll intelligence?
No, that was the perception.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that was
okay.
deception against.
Something over there moved and it drew my attention. Oh, okay. Somebody was starting to type and then didn't. Okay. All I saw was movement, so I was like, thought somebody had just rolled.
Zeke's learning to drive. He just doesn't have his license.
Oh, Patrick's asking if we can hear you. Say something, Patrick.
No.
Nope. You're lighting up, but you're not getting through.
Goodbye.
So yeah, so y'all get him. Whoever drives, whatever, y'all get him home without any trouble.
Mm.
Does anybody see?
I'm not hearing him.
I heard him,
I
but
heard
only
him.
once.
No.
Speak, Patrick.
Testing.
All right,
Now I hear him.
I think you're back.
All right. Because I wanted to say before that's why I realized, oh, no one can hear me. Before Don leaves, I will drive him home.
Okay, that's fair. That's part. Keeping him sane is your character arc. So yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things that I actually do want to recommend as I'm driving, I basically pull out what looks like just like what some would consider a sketchbook or just like a kind of like a more or less a notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually bring it up. One way that I found that can help deal with stuff like this is always keep at least some sense of normalcy. And this is what I do. I don't know if it's going to help you or not, but I do recommend just write it down because treat it almost. How many like reports do you got to write when you're working as a deputy?
He's like, oh, we'll fill out all kinds of reports dealing in dealing with the normal stuff. The sheriff doesn't want all the details of what I'm dealing with right now.
Well,
On the upside, he doesn't ask a lot of questions about the overtime I'm getting you.
Well, in that case, then write reports that that he'll never see, because a good anchor is going to help you in the long.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. At least let me organize my thoughts.
Yeah, because trust me, keeping it all up here, basically pointing to my head, that's going to do a whole lot more damage than you can imagine.
All right. Yeah, thanks, Cyrus.
Yep.
So
kind of helped me when I came back home. That kind of helped me because, let's just say I know one too many friends of mine that they came back home, but they really didn't.
He goes, yeah. I've heard a lot about that. We got one or two of those folks like that here in town. Oh, maybe I should get you to talk to them too. But anyway, so you get him home. I'm assuming somebody else followed y'all, so they get Cyrus home. But
yeah,
and he's fine to walk to the door. Like I said, he was a little wobbly when he first stood up because Granny's shine hits a little harder than he was thinking.
I walk him to the door when his wife comes in. I kind of say, "Evening, ma'am."
She was looking through the window when y'all pulled up. She looked out the window.
We made it. Everybody made it back just fine.
And she's looking him over, and there's a few little holes chewed in his pants or whatever. But he doesn't look badly injured, so. She does sniff, like maybe she caught a whiff of the shine.
Yeah.
Well, she thanks you for bringing him home. Though the look on her face, she does not look pleased with you exactly. You think in her mind she may be assigning some blame to you about him getting drugged into this sort of stuff all the time. You being the person that she sees the most, out of this group that keeps dragging him off.
And this would probably be, I don't know, a persuasion test or not, but this is actually Patrick asking this question. I forgot his wife's name, or did you ever give him one?
I'm pretty sure I did. But God
I would
only knows.
assume that she has a
page.
name since she's prominent to the character arc over here. If not, just make one up. Just, I don't know, grab a female name.
Her name is also Dawn, except DAWN.
Well, I was hoping it was in my list of names over here. I've got the nerdy kid listed. And the kid y'all saved from Friedman. Oh well. Until further notice, her name's Sadie.
Lady. And to kind of just say, but I kind of can tell she's kind of looking at him as this, ma'am,
Well, yeah.
I basically gotta go, ma'am. I made sure anybody in my squad made it back, and believe me, I'm gonna make sure he comes back every day.
I'm going to hold you. She locks eyes with you. I'm going to hold you to that.
And I hope you do, ma'am.
And Don's just like, stop fussing at him. Stop fussing at him. Everything's fine. You know, just the whole kind of gives her a hug, kiss on the shoulder, or kiss on the forehead. And then she starts fussing over, getting leftovers from dinner warmed up for him, and in a tone of voice that says that you should say no to this question, she asks if you'd like to stay for some dinner.
That would be lovely, madam, but I have to. But I gotta head to Knoxville tomorrow morning, so.
Oh, well, that's a shame. You have a good night's sleep.
Good night, too, ma'am.
All right. So, is anybody doing anything? You leave. You get back home without any issue.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing anything for later in the night? Any conversations you need to have, or does everybody just go home, pack up, and get a good night's sleep?
Ideally that, but honestly, before we head out, I do recommend we check the other hate trees.
That would involve getting up a lot earlier in the morning, so you have time to tromp back out there.
Well, with it being time of year it is, it won't be light out in time for us to check the trees and make it to Knoxville in time. So.
We can check them when we get back, or
Yeah.
may
check
still
when we
drag
get back.
Alexander out there, get the locations from Gran.
Either or.
And you do know that clearly what you did strengthened enough the thing couldn't send its big monster through. So clearly,
Over Alexander.
clearly,
Check on it again when we get back.
Yeah, we probably should. If only for my own peace of mind, just to make sure it's holding. It's the first time I've ever attempted a ritual of that scale.
I mean, we can always check in the morning. I got a flashlight, and we know where the other. Well, you can sweet talk Gran into getting where the other ones are.
I was about to try to do that anyway. Nice to know we're on the same page. Pat's cheek.
Like, I'm gonna go do something. You figure it out from Gran. She'll talk to you.
Well, if I want a break from everything, you know where the spare room is at home.
Eh. Lucille, Zeke, you need a ride?
Did we drive out here?
Yeah, everybody drove out here.
Yeah. I think we have a car. But Lulu's gotta drive. I think we're
Meet you
good.
up at whatever assigned spot we've decided to meet up at whatever assigned hour we've decided to meet up.
Sounds good.
Probably Alexander's,
I was about to say more than likely Alexander's.
just for the sake of breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he will go over and take a seat next to wherever Granny's at. It's like, well, mind telling me where those other trees are?
Oh, sure. They're out there in the woods.
Gran, come on.
All right. So she tells you there's one to the north
Mm,
that's up right at the bend in the big bend in the creek there,
okay.
and it sort of reinforces, running water, natural running bodies of water and stuff are natural
Mhm.
barriers to some degree. One of the hang
Yeah.
trees up there kind of reinforces that one.
It's like the one that reinforces that barrier on the winterlands. Yeah, so that makes sense to him.
The other three, so there's that one north, there's one on the south opposite of it,
Mm-hmm.
and there's an east and west one. Though they are further down,
Yeah.
compared to it. She's like, it doesn't make a perfect cross or anything.
Right.
She's like, though I guess if you were looking at it on a map, it would look like an inverted cross. That's just a coincidence, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But basically, where the crook in the river or creek, there's one up there,
Mhm.
and then the others are further down.
Right.
Move that.
Which
But the very, very
Which one
southern
did
one being
we-
just a little bit further down than the western.
which one did we
east and west.
fix? Probably the west
The-
one, I'd imagine.
She doesn't
One up
know
here
for
in-
sure.
Mm-hmm.
You look at
Well, we
thinking about where y'all crossed at, probably the
Yeah.
western one.
So he thinks about it, I was like, well, given how much we traveled and where we crossed the creek at, it was probably the western tree that fell.
Well, she's like, if you make it back just to where you were before, you'll be able to feel,
Yeah.
the ward. Just follow it around until you get to the rest of the trees.
Mm-hmm. Right. Something we can do when we get back. We're running low on time, but we're running low on all kinds of time.
Go home, get some sleep.
Yeah, I probably should. But you know something, Graham?
I know a lot of things, boy. What specifically are you talking about?
Well, I used to think we had all kinds of time. Then we had everything going on, but time to call folks that need calling, time to change things that needs changing, try things again. He looks her dead in the eye with this next bit. But time doesn't announce when it's leaving. You just turn around and it's gone. I've told Maggie the whole winter side of whatever all this is with our families. She knows that there's something. I think it's probably high time you probably tell her your side too.
Somewhere in the other room. Yeah.
The winter side's something to be a little prouder of.
Well, maybe it is to a point, but
Maybe I should, though. I could go at any time now.
I mean, did Meemaw ever tell you why we did what we did?
Yeah, she told me the gist of it.
Well.
Be honest, you and Meemaw talked a lot. I didn't always listen close.
Yeah. There's a reason why I came back the same time Maggie did. if you want the brief of it, we made the deal we did so that you all wouldn't be left alone.
Yeah, that part I knew.
And any time a Calder is called, a Winter is always called too. She was called back, best I can tell, because I felt the call pulling me back home the way Meemaw described it would be.
Mm. Our bond of the land may realize I can't handle whatever is about to happen. Or hopefully what has happened. Hopefully y'all wrap that up.
Ideally, but you never know.
Now you just need
But
to settle in and find yourself a nice girl and keep the winter's line going. God only knows how we're going to manage that with Magnolia.
well, I think I found a pretty nice girl.
She looks up at you surprised. Oh, really? Who?
You live with her? And he gets up, is like, have a good night, Gran. I'll see you in the morning.
This town needs both lines.
Unless whatever deal's made gets ended.
Mm. And I did say nice girl.
I know what I said.
I'll give you that Magnolia is good in a very broad general sense. I'm going to accuse you of lying if you say she's overly nice, though.
Have you seen the way she treats me in comparison to everybody else?
Yeah, it's everybody. Everybody treats you nicer than they treat a lot of people.
He walks over, leans down, and gives her a kiss top of the head. Good night, Gran.
Good night, boy.
And in so doing, he uses restoration on her. But
Stop healing Grandma. She's getting too strong.
At that point, she when you do that, like, the kiss on the forehead doesn't bother her. When you use a working on her, she's immediately just like, get off me.
You son of a bitch.
There ain't nothing you can do about old age. Get off me.
there ain't nothing I can do. That's true. I can at least make things easier on you.
Why can't the lines merge?
Because you need
Go
both.
cross the street.
Because you
Exactly.
need both lines.
Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm. The funny part is, Grant apparently doesn't know all of the details about the winter line, if that's what she said.
Well, like she said, your grandmother talked a lot, and sometimes she listened.
Yeah. The funny part is the way it's worded is the winters are called specifically when the Calders are called.
Calls coming
Didn't-
from inside the house.
Doesn't it don't say anything about the winters
The
having
poor-
to be there.
The poor next generation is like, is there an echo? I'm hearing an echo.
Anyway, but yeah, he'll go home and get a menu prepared for breakfast in the morning, since everyone's going to be coming over.
All y'all are getting toast.
Maybe
It's
jelly.
gonna
Maybe
be a
jelly
full meal.
on the toast if you're nice.
It's going to be a decent meal, but there's going to be a lot of like, we can pack this for road snacks.
Out of curiosity,
Mhm.
could Alexander have been persuaded to momentarily relinquish one of the tame books he has?
Can I have this romance novel?
That
She's referring to the
depends.
magic books.
That really, really depends.
I am now picturing Granny Winters with an entire bookcase of just romance novels now, though.
Oh yeah, she's definitely got the old school Harlequin bodice rippers.
Yeah.
Grandma was a woman of taste and refinement.
You know what? I know what I'm doing. We're rolling with this.
Oh shit!
Oh dear.
Is it face versus face? Is this what's happening here?
No, if she asks him for one, he'll say okay.
The Book of Love Potions.
And in the morning, he's getting one of Meemaw's bodice rippers.
Oh my god.
Jason put this thought in my head. I'm rolling with it.
Mace sees it. She's like, "Oh, I've read that one. That was pretty good."
So yeah, that's happening. So whenever we get together in the morning for food,
She's gonna be disappointed that it's not the book that she meant, but she's going to be intrigued just because. What? Just it's a new book.
he just pats her shoulder. That's one of the tame ones.
That's not what I meant.
I know. Ruffles her hair.
He gets the hand smacked away because he doesn't deserve that after denying her a magic book.
Does she check her book bag? Or pack or whatever we're using to pack things up with?
I guess.
There's a generic actual magic book in there.
Am I picturing?
Okay.
Would I be accurate to picture it's like probably like one of the first books she had Alexander read on the subject?
Yes, it is.
It's like he hands her that book. She goes to look, and he's looking over her shoulder at the book that Alexander actually.
He's using the bodice ripper as a distraction, so he could sneak that other one. He's learned a few things from Maggie.
Zeke might be blushing at the book.
I'm gonna find like the best cover I can find. Carry on.
Fantastic.
I had one like 1 second.
Oh no!
Carry on.
Oh,
Is
no.
this like Tusk Glove? Is this what we're figuring out?
Oh boy.
Oh, it is probably worse. Oh damn it! It wasn't published yet.
Oh.
I mean, this is our universe. We can say it got published early.
Or a
Was-
different kind did.
Was Fabio modeling for the covers of these books?
That
yet?
was the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew he was big in the 80s. I didn't know when he started. But so anyway, y'all get
Carry
some
on, I'm
sleep.
still
Mace, when you're getting ready for bed, your grandmother is still up.
I can make sure they don't trip a fuse or something if you're worried about Owens.
No, it's fine. They're taking their time. They do this too often,
Usually-
though. We may have to make them get a job so they can chip in.
I mean, I'm all for it.
Anyway, I'll go to bed here in a little bit.
All right. You need anything, just holler.
I will do. All right, so you go to bed.
Yep.
All right, night passes, and eventually, everybody's probably tired enough to sleep. All right.
Mhm.
So how peaceful your sleep is. You know, y'all all put on a good game face when the weird crap's going down, but how do you handle it after the fact?
Alexander just
Oh,
sleeps
they're
like
totally
dead.
nightmares.
What was that, Sarah?
totally has some kind of weird dream.
It's this weird dream where she keeps smacking Alexander down on things that make him bleed.
Her hand has fused to the pole and she can't get away before the lightning has struck.
And Owen is cackling madly, while they light it up.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Oh, jeez.
that does indeed look like some my mother have read.
Okay.
I don't recognize specific
Mm-mm-mm.
covers or anything.
Yep. Zeke's blushing.
Those are from the
right
80s.
now.
People give romance covers now crap. This is what your grannies were reading.
Mm-mm-mm.
His
Anyway,
face may be red.
A desire unchained.
Alexander, the reason why Lucille and Zeke get an upgrade to their relationship status.
See
I just
now,
picture it much like
now
Tough
I'm just
Love. Somebody's reading it in the car, just to
Zeke's
everyone's
not
chagrin.
driving, so it would be Zeke who's reading it.
No, out loud.
Oh God.
Someone reading it out loud. Oh dear.
Someone is making the audiobook. Someone is being an audiobook.
Mm-mm-mm.
so y'all get up the next morning.
Yeah.
Mace, Owen is already watching TV when you get up.
Feeling better?
Yes, I've topped off the tank, as it were.
Hey, you need to recharge every now and then.
Well, that way we put some effort into or I put some effort into whatever it was Alexander had us doing. I have not had to exert myself that much since getting myself back together.
Good to stretch the old muscles, as it were.
Owen seems to hesitate for a moment. Do you know someone down in Knoxville?
Gran does.
Maybe
I
that's
don't
who she
know
was talking
anyone
to.
myself.
Maybe that's who she was talking. She was on the phone when I finished in the laundry room. I think you had already gone to bed.
Of course she did.
But she was talking to someone about you.
Of course she was, because she won't talk at me. Well, if she ever feels like talking at me about it, I'm sure she'll get around to it.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. I didn't mean to be eavesdropping on her. But...
No, I don't think you did it intentionally. I ain't been to Knoxville on purpose in a bit.
Oh, it was probably nothing then.
Yeah, probably nothing. She goes about her morning, gathers her
Yeah.
stuff, and checks in with everyone before heading over to Alexander's.
Yeah. And your granny's getting up. By the time you're ready to leave, she's starting to get up.
Name it again, Nathan, real quick. I think
Coffee.
the diner's probably open. It's already on the. It's percolating.
I knew there was some reason I kept you around.
It's my winning personality. I'll hopefully be back by the end of the day, Gran.
Drive safe.
Will do.
Make sure none of y'all wander off alone while you're hunting whatever Cyrus's boogers are.
I try to corral the cats, but I can't be responsible for them all.
And also, tells you to drive safe.
I will. And heads across the street.
Just had a thought.
Mm.
She'll read the Bodice Ripper, but will use the other book as like a
Hiding it
open up
inside.
hide the cover.
Mhm.
Nice, nice.
Totally studying this very detailed magic book.
Yeah. Zeke's like,
While
oh,
blushing.
you're really into that book. Yes, totally.
Yes.
Meanwhile, because I checked dates on this, what you all arrive to find at the table is a whole spread of like breakfast burrito fixings.
Breakfast burrito.
Those
I gotta be
1920s is when they made the crossing over, or 1960s at the latest when they fully were like integrated into the U.S.
regular burritos or breakfast burritos?
I just said burritos. I'm going with breakfast
Yeah.
burritos because why not?
Well, tamales were found throughout a lot of the Mississippi Delta, so that
Yeah.
doesn't shock me.
But
this,
So-
in
so Mace-
1975 at a diner in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
There we go.
be hard pressed to have gotten it. Well, no, Alexander did some traveling, so maybe he saw it somewhere. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
He's done a lot of world traveling.
It's kind of like a breakfast spring roll, except Mexican.
Yeah. But basically, what it boils down to is make your burritos. They get wrapped up, sealed up in whatever it is. I don't think aluminum foil was a thing, but
Yeah, it was.
So anyway, Mace, when you head out, well, it doesn't really matter if you're walking or taking the Studebaker, but there is a dog sitting next to the Studebaker.
Oh boy.
It's got a little spiked collar. It hops up, tail's just a wagging as you walk up. It has a single rose gripped in its mouth.
Go give that to Gran. She can put it in a vase. I got shit to do.
It looks at you with no comprehension.
God bless America.
Clearly, it recognizes you. It's glad to see you.
She will give the pupper a pat on the head, and then walk it back inside and put it on a little vase on the window ledge.
Your granny's like, "What the devil is?"
A dog was next to the Studebaker and left it and had it, and this is another thing I'm dealing with later. Have a good day, Gran. She would give it a once over with magic. It doesn't look cursed or anything, correct?
No, just a rose
Fantastic.
with some slight tooth marks in the stem where the doggo was holding it.
She would check and make sure that there was no thorns where the doggo was holding it.
Looks like the thorns had been picked off.
Pats the doggo on the head. I got stuff to do. You have a good day, doggo.
Yeah, it's happy to run
It's in the
off. It has
Studebaker.
made its delivery. It's happy to run off.
Cussing the whole way over.
Well, he's been busy, but he didn't want you to think he'd forgotten about you. And we will wrap up with all of y'all gathering for breakfast. What is Mace's disposition when she shows up?
She's half awake, so half awake.
Okay.
Kind of grumpy.
All right, so we
do
will.
look half awake because breakfast.
Yes, the smell of breakfast hits you as you walk in.
He woke up early to make food for everybody and to find both books for Lucille.
So we'll wrap here, and we will start off.
Burrito breakfast.
We will start off tomorrow. Or start off next week with y'all's road trip.
I say tomorrow. What?
Well, I guess today for your
Surprise.
Surprise!
bonus session.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm off all day tomorrow, so
I'm trying to remember if I've got a Thursday or got a Wednesday game. I don't think I've got any Wednesday games at all.
Let's go.
But anyway, but no, next week. Anyway, I hope y'all had fun today. I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Hope anybody that came by and checked us out. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll join us again next week. Oh, we didn't have any bots today. Good.
Woo.
Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me was Nick, says Lucille, Patrick as Cyrus,
Good night, everyone.
Sarah as Mace, Carr as Zeke, and Eric as Alexander. And we will see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody.